Welcome to the Italian Football Podcast.
Let's move on to this. Lots of goals, as always, in the Serie A. There's a reason why Serie A is the most exciting league to watch in terms of entertainment, in terms of goals and chances and everything.
And drama, and off-field drama.
Yeah. Who has the most exciting attack in Serie A this season? Because we saw Napoli score 5, Milan score
4, didn't they?
4? Did they score 4?
4-2.
4-2, yeah. Inter score 2.
Scored 2, but I mean on that potato farm of a pitch.
Yeah. That's worth double. Roma only scored 1, but they showed loads of positives in attack. They should have scored 6 themselves. Juventus scored 3, Fiorentina scored 3, Atalanta scored 2. And as we said on the previous show, loads.
I think in terms of who will score the most goals, Inter and Napoli, I think, will score the most goals. I think they have Napoli because of the way they play and the players they have. Inter because of the sheer firepower they have with Lukaku, Lautaro, Dumfries, and etc.
Inter, I think, will score the most because not just because of their attack. Those two, I mean, those two will score loads, but I think Inter have the most a lot the team. Yeah, they have goals. Their midfielders will all chip in.
Well, I think Napoli has that as well. And I think a lot of
but not to the same extent. I mean, look at Inter's wing backs. Dumfries will score 5 or 6 goals a season. Gosens, if he plays well, gets back to his best, he'll score 5 or 6 goals a season. The defenders always score goals as well. Because of the corners and set pieces. None of the other teams have that throughout. Barella, if he gets back to his best, 4 or 5 goals at least. There's goals throughout the team. Çalhanoğlu,
I have Napoli and Inter. I think Inter will score slightly more, but I have Napoli second in terms of goal scoring.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it'll be Inter first, Napoli second for goals.
But I'll tell you this: I think the title won't be decided by that. I think the title will be decided like last season. Whoever concedes the least. And
I think the title this season will be decided on head-to-heads between the Seven Sisters, but the head-to-heads between the teams, the top teams, and you could say that's the top 8, maybe because I think that there's these teams will probably beat a lot of the teams lower down the table.
No, I think they're going to destroy them. Bottom half, I think we're going to see a clear break in the table. You're going to see a bottom 3-4 that are pretty much done for before Christmas.
I can see these teams top 8, the 8 brothers, taking a lot of.
They're going to run away with it.
But I can see them taking a lot of points off their fellow brothers. I think.
Yeah, but I mean that hinges on on conceding. If you ask me, I think the conceding is where it matters. That whoever concedes the least is why they will win. Because I think in the head-to-heads in those big matches. In Italy, those will be decided by who concedes the least and makes the least defensive errors. So, and
who concedes the least, who scores the most? I mean,
it
swings around.
No, it's not, because one is beating, Hellas and these poorer teams. I mean, Inter scored so many goals last season, but they conceded so much, but they weren't able to score. They created much more chances and missed so much more, and were unable to score and also conceded. So, they scored the most, but they didn't win. I think, like you said, I do agree that the head-to-heads will decide, but those will be decided on who commits the least amount of defensive errors in those heads-to-heads, if that makes sense.
Listen to the full show and all other episodes by going to patreon.com/TIFP and become a member for only $2.99 per